Yes, you read that right. I got the world record again. You might have seen my previous run of 9 minutes and 44 seconds, but this run is so much faster in like every way. This run is all about minor optimizations, like finding bike and stop sign in this jumbo of letters. The position of them is completely random, so I have to spot them every single time. Macros are no longer allowed, so copy-paste and spreadsheet it is. Since macros are no longer allowed, you have to do a lot of clicking, like this stop sign for example. I usually get past this 4 seconds faster. The moles appearing are complete RNG, but I got lucky they spawned pretty fast, which saves the time I lost on the stop sign. Waldo is always there, the chihuahuas are always the same, this traffic light is always the same, and the position of I'm not a robot is always the same. Getting to the car minigames at 1 minute flat, this is a pretty normal run so far. I'm forced to play with my left hand so I can click verify immediately. On the 3D letters I get a 9, so it's a 50-50 if it's a 9 or a 6. But I guessed correctly, which doesn't lose time. First try perfect circle into a pattern that is always the same, so I can just click without thinking about it. Hi Sisyphus, are you having fun there? Yes? Me too, I just got a world record, you know. Anyways, time for the spooky section, which is just a missing memory. Still can't believe Neal doesn't let me craft a chest here. Go try it, it's impossible. Could have been better at catching the ducks, but this is a negligible time loss. The guitar cat is here. And time for 3 answers that are always the same. Here you have to use the first 3 tools, a color change, and some clicking. Getting to the second car minigame at a sub 2. This is an amazing base so far, and I've only been in this base 2 other times. Because of that I did a more safe route, which lost me 3 seconds. The fill all squares pattern is always the same, so I can just go for it. Stock market. How much I hate this section. This is complete luck. You just have to get lucky. It goes up and down and up and down really fast, so you can just buy and sell. I usually wait for it to reach 400 so I can sell, and usually wait so it goes below 250 so I can buy. But I may break that rule once or twice if it stops increasing or decreasing rapidly. The only thing I need is for a profit to get past 2000. So if I'm very close to that goal, I might just buy and sell rapidly, so I get there. This is always the same, and time for a slide puzzle. I only had to solve the first half, which are the top 3 squares, and that is really lucky. I just have to stop struggling at the easy clicking, and I get to 6 beats at 3:13, which is 15 seconds faster than usual, and my second best pace ever. Just memorize the order of the squares and click it. It's super simple, but I did lose a run here before, so I cannot let my guard down. A very easy level where you just have to know some logos, and onto one of the run killers. Having to do all of this math by head in such a good pace is not an easy task, but I did do it pretty fast this time. It's kinda chill when you get 2 pi divided by 2, you know. Time for this classic game, which you can just cheese by selecting the cup. The hardest part of this is just remembering the cups only move 5 times at the start, then they move 7 times, and then they move 20 times. There's not much you can do to speed this up, you just have to prepare mentally for the biggest run killer that will happen just after this level. And that run killer is Mash 3. You have to get lucky, you will get some combos. Some 4 in a row, maybe some 5 in a row. And just this section alone can make you lose up to 30 seconds, if you get really unlucky. Well, you would not be watching this if I got unlucky. I pretty much always see something that I can move. I just have to pay attention for when the score gets to 1000, so I can verify a little faster. Just gotta click the same 3 faces every time, and at this point, this run is ridiculous. Usually I get to the last car minigame 25 seconds slower than this. I just have to keep calm and not choke on something stupid. Here I just press a random letter in the correct position so I can just fix it later. My previous failed runs taught me that is an H and not an S. And we do see an S just after it to prove my point. I go a little safe in the end and try to get the full last letter showing up, which might be some small time loss. Just gotta pretend I cleaned the grave, pick up some flowers, lit up the candle, and grieve the record I just beat. For this one, you can just say start at 100%, and it just starts you at 100%. This level is awful with shaky hands, so I did mess up a little bit, but it's fine. Nothing that would kill my run. Time for chess, and my objective is to get fools mated 4 times, so I get 4 extra queens. I get pretty lucky the bot moves the king pawn 2 times so fast, but now I can just force a mating 2 for my opponent if I just sack my queen over there. Now it's a guaranteed mating 7, but I need to know all the variations that the opponent can do. At Jessica, you can just say start at end, and that's my win condition, so I just win. Here is always the 64th floor, and in the next level I'll be able to skip it by using picture-in-picture, which is just detaching the video and then skipping all the way to the end when I want. You can do the same thing with the last video, and that's how I beat the world's hardest CAPTCHA in 6 minutes and 26 seconds. Oh my god! Let's go, dude! That is insane! Yes! Subscribe to not miss my next world record.